Good morning, everybody. Did you have a good evening yesterday after our intense Congress? No? I can't hear you. Okay, good. I'm glad you had a chance to enjoy, catch up with our old friends amongst each other, have more constructive discussion. We had a lot of good discussion this week on how we should move forward, how to unlock the potential of our sports going forward for the future generation of skaters. We had some differences in opinions on what to change, how to change, and when to change. However, I think it's safe to say, I think we all agree that everybody in this room wants to change. So we need to continue our discussion to make sure that we go in the right direction together. What is important is that we all want the same direction, strengthening our sport. So I'm excited that the changes that we can bring together going forward. Before we start, I'd like to share a sad news with you. Our friend, honorary member Roland Maillard from Switzerland, has just passed away early this morning. He was an honorary member. He was elected honorary member at the last Congress. He served 12 years as a council member, dedicated as council member for speed skating branch. He served 16 years as speed skate technical committee member. Dedicated his whole life for speed skating as a coach, as a referee, as a team leader. But more importantly, he was a man with a big heart and a great friend. So I would like to ask everyone to rise for a moment of silence. Thank you. We'll always remember his great smile and warm heart. Thank you very much. We start today with a roll call. I give the floor to Mr. Colin Smith.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's proceed with the roll call. I'd ask each voting member, when called, is kindly requested to come to the table for collecting the voting cards, green, red and white, and also voting card, just in case we do have a secret ballot. Andorra figure skating. Argentina figure. Armenia figure. Australia figure. Australia speed. Yeah. Austria figure. Austria speed. Austria speed? No. Azerbaijan figure? Azerbaijan figure? No. Belgium figure? Okay. Belgium speed? Brazil, Bulgaria, yeah. Canada figure, yeah. Canada speed, China figure, yeah. China speed, Chile figure is a provisional member. We're just checking the presence, but there's no voting cards. Chile figure. No? No. Colombia speed. Same provisional member, no voting cards. Colombia speed. No. Cyprus figure. Cyprus, yep. Czech Republic figure. Czech Republic speed. Denmark. Yes? Okay. Egypt figure. Again, provisional member just for presence. Egypt figure. No. Estonia.
Spain. Did you see Spain? Spain.
Spain we haven't come to.
In this list, I have Spain.
Yeah, but I don't. Finland figure. Finland figure, yep. Finland speed. France. Great Britain. Georgia figure. Yeah. Germany figure. Yeah. Germany speed. Hong Kong. Hong Kong, yeah. No? No. Hungary. Indonesia. India. Ireland. Iceland figure. Yes. Iceland figure? Yep. Israel. Yes. Italy. Japan. Kazakhstan figure. Kazakhstan speed. Yeah. Korea. Yeah. Latvia. Yeah. Liechtenstein figure. Lithuania figure. Lithuania speed. Lithuania speed. Luxembourg figure. Yeah. Luxembourg speed. Yes. Morocco figure. Malaysia. Malaysia. No. Mexico figure. Mongolia. No. Monaco figure. Netherlands. Yeah. Norway. New Zealand figure. New Zealand speed. Peru figure. Philippines. Philippines? Yes. Yes. Poland figure. Poland speed, Portugal, Qatar speed, Russia figure, yep. Russia speed, Russia speed, no. Spain, yep. Singapore, Slovenia, yes, Slovenia. Serbia, Switzerland, Slovak Republic figure, Slovak Republic speed, Sweden figure, Thailand, Chinese Taipei, Turkey, yes, Ukraine figure, yep, US figure, US speed, US speed.
She's coming.
Thank you. Uzbekistan. Thank you. We'll just count. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have 72 members present, representing 99 votes. Thank you.
Thank you. We move on to agenda.
Apologies. We'd like to appoint some scrutineers. So there'll be 3 voting scrutineers to supervise the voting process and counting of the votes, 1 member of the ISU Disciplinary Committee, Augen Larasser. Thank you, Augen. 2 ISU member representatives, Mona Adolfsson and Christian Brouwer. Are you okay? Any objections? No? Thank you.
Thank you. We move on to the next agenda item, A21, motions concerning amendment to the general regulations. On Tuesday, we left 1 proposal pending. Therefore, we proceed now first with the agenda item A21, motions concerning amendment to the general regulations. The remaining proposal concern proposal number 37 from the Netherlands regarding Rule 102, paragraph 6. The Netherlands asked to deal with this proposal today, so they have submitted an amendment. You have received a copy of amendment, and you could also see that on the screen. We first need to decide whether we accept the amended proposal.
Okay, so if you accept the amended, or to hear the amendment, please raise your green cards. Sorry.
Please, Gerald.
Thank you. Jeroen Kraai, KNSB. Dear Mr. President, council members, after consulting with the council, we decided that we intend to explore broader commercial opportunities for figure skating, and for that reason we want to withdraw the proposal.
Thank you. The proposal withdrawn. We move on to the next agenda item, D22. Election of an auditing company to serve until the next Congress. We propose that the same Swiss auditing company that's been serving us for some time, BDO, we propose that we re-elect the BDO until the next Congress. Do we agree?
Okay, all those in favor, please, we see a show of hands, your green card. Okay, thank you. Approved.
Thank you. So we accept to continue with BDO as an auditing company. Agenda item D23, motions concerning amendments to the general regulation referred to the figure skating and speed skating branches. I give the floor first to Speed Skating Vice President, Mr. Tron Espelli.
Delegates, ladies and gentlemen, under this item I would like to inform not of a proposal but of a decision by the ISU Council that was reported to the branch meeting of the speed skating branch. It relates to the 4 continents championships of short track and the 4 continents championships of speed skating. These championships were introduced by decision at the ISU Congress 2018. Experience has shown that it's extremely difficult, without great dilemmas, to integrate this championship into the season calendars of speed skating and the season calendar of short track speed skating. For this reason, the Council has decided to discontinue the allotments of these championships beyond what has already been allotted, which is up to and including the season 2027. In the meantime, the ISU Council commits to investigate, together with members in the regions concerned, alternative and better ways to promote speed skating and short track speed skating in these regions. This was reported to the branch meeting both in my biennial report and under various items, and the branch meeting had no objections or question marks to the decision of the Council. So we would like to report this back to the full Congress for full transparency. This decision does not affect the Four Continents Figure Skating Championship that has a much longer history, and also there is not the same calendar issues for the figure skating calendar as we have on the speed skating branch.
Thank you, Mr. Espeli. So just to clarify, going forward, we would like to use the fund that was allocated to speed skate and short track Four Continent Championship differently to promote and grow the sports in the region. Now we go to figure skating.
Thank you, Mr. President. For the figure skating branch, we had an overview of the positive outcomes achieved over the past 2 years, and while highlighting the necessity to adapt rules and regulations to the new realities of our sport. So the figure skating branch sessions voted on all the special regulations for singles and pair skating and ice dance, as well as synchronized skating. A total of 29 proposals were approved, 5 proposals were rejected, and 10 proposals withdrawn. We voted as well on the technical rule proposals for ice dance and synchronized skating, and they were passed as a package. As for the technical rules package related to single and pair skating, the Council presented a motion to delay the implementation date, which was adopted by a simple majority of delegates, meaning that now for the technical rules proposals 234 through 246, they will be implemented only after the Olympic Games, meaning in season 26-27. However, the technical rule proposals 236, 237, and 243 will be effective immediately after this Congress. So the acceptance of proposals 236 is in particular important because it will remove the somersault jump from the illegal elements. So skater will no longer be penalized for performing such element as from this season 24-25. So this was my report according to our figure skating branch session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Laboy. I give the floor back to Mr. Espeli.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. The title of the agenda item was confusing for a moment. I would also like to add to my report then from the branch session, first of all, to thank the delegates and the delegations for a very constructive branch meeting. We had altogether in the speed skating part, 22 proposals, 17 of them were passed and 3 were withdrawn, and 27 technical rules proposals were passed after the workshop session on Monday. In the short track part, we had 24 proposals approved out of 37 submitted. 8 of those 37 were withdrawn during the session, and we had a package of 24 technical rule proposals passed. A few highlights in speed skating: the mixed relay event that has been a demonstration event for the last few seasons were adopted as a normal part of the speed skating program. It will be a championship event as from 2027 for the senior championships, and it will be included in our world record event portfolio. In addition, several racing rule refinements for this event were adopted. The qualification system for ICU championships in the combined events of all-round and sprint were updated based on recent experiences of the current system or the previous system having shortcomings. And we also had the standardization of the qualification procedures across ICU championships. In short track, several proposals relating to creating a more flexible event format and competition schedule for ISU championships were adopted. World Cup regulations were amended to fit in with the World Tour concept as you have been presented during this Congress. The Junior World Cup short track that was introduced in the last season is now integrated into our regulations as an ongoing event. And finally, we had important clarifications to ensure a more transparent enforcement of the racing rules. For both disciplines, speed skating and short track, several protection measures were added to the current regulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. We move on to the next agenda item, A14A, budget for the year of the Congress and the forthcoming 2-year period as submitted by the Council and the approval thereof. So on Tuesday, you approved with the overwhelming majority to look at our Constitution. You accepted the proposal to modernize Constitution and general regulation. When we were doing the budget, we were thinking of hybrid. We were thinking of a virtual-only Congress to cover the Constitution modernization. However, there are opinions on the floor that some of the members would like to participate in person. Therefore, we changed our proposal to have a virtual Congress, enabling the members who would like to participate in person to participate physically, but also to allow participants who have travel restrictions to participate online. Therefore, we now want to proceed with a hybrid format, and that's the conclusion we made. And we need to add a budget in order to allow the hybrid format, allow the physical participation as well as the virtual participation. That is the reason why we are proposing the addendum to the budget that was already approved on Monday. So, conscious of managing the cost, we will make sure to seek the most economic location and also ask members to accept a reduced agenda, just limiting the topic to the new constitution and only the related matters. And we believe we can do this with the additional budget of 250,000 Swiss francs. So we proceed to the voting to get your approval on this agenda item.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor, please raise your green cards. Okay, so the majority is met. Let's just, for good order, count the red cards. Anyone against? No. Any abstentions? No. That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Unanimously approved. On this topic, I want to make sure that we have a clear understanding that in order to ensure smooth running and efficiency of the Congress, we need to be clear on what we will be discussing at this extraordinary Congress. You have print out on your desk. This explains what we would like to cover. So in our Constitution, we have specific agenda items that we have to cover, but at this extraordinary Congress, we like to just cover only the Constitution modernization related matters. Please take a moment to look at the document. So basically what we're proposing is at this extraordinary Congress in 2025, the Congress is specifically to discuss the topics related to the modernization of Constitution and general regulation. Any comments or thoughts? Are we ready to vote? Then we proceed to voting.
Okay, all those in favor, please raise your green cards. Okay, so overwhelming majority. Any red? Anyone against this proposal? No. Any white abstentions? No. Unanimous.
Thank you. Unanimously accepted. Next agenda item D24, ratification of the actions and decisions of the Council, the Director General, the Directors, and the Technical Committee. Any comments? Do we approve to ratify the actions and decisions of the Council, DG, the Directors, and TCs?
Okay, all those in favor, please raise your green cards. Okay, again overwhelming. Any red? Anyone against? Any white abstention? No, unanimous.
Thank you for your unanimous approval. We move on to the next topic, agenda item D25, presentation of a status report on the existing four-year plan for the ISU for the period since the 2022 Congress. On May 22, 2024, you have received the status report on the existing four-year plan, 2022-23 seasons to 25-26. This agenda item does not require a decision. It's just for your information only. Any comments, questions? I see no hands, so we move on to the next agenda item, D26, election of honorary members. This is also for your information. The Council decided that the election of honorary members can take place at the ISU Congress 2026, which is the election Congress. Thank you. Next agenda item D27, various including all other matters which in accordance with the Constitution or the regulations are required to be dealt with by Congress. Anybody needs to share comments? No comments, no questions, so we move on to the next agenda item, which is D28, closing of the Congress by the President. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your constructive engagement in the last 5 days, which made this Congress a great success. Your enthusiasm for our ISU Vision 2030 and the related priorities, 8 priorities that we presented is greatly appreciated. And the overwhelming support for the budget proposal and the rule changes, which will enable us to move forward. And we sincerely thank you for your great energy, great participation, and your commitment. Over the next 2 years, we'll focus on the following things. First, innovate and evolve our sports to encourage more skating and attract more fans worldwide. And we'll do this for all our sports, but I just want to highlight in figure skating, because we had a heated discussion reflecting our desire to change going forward. As I mentioned during the forum, we will pay extra effort, extra attention to figure skating because I believe the whole figure skating community is committed and eager to bring changes to make our beautiful sports even more stronger, more attractive for all our fans worldwide. So we will pay extra attention on the sports. But I'm not saying that we will only focus our attention on figure skating. We will pay our attention to all our sports to evolve it, innovate it, to grow it. Second, enrich fan experiences through upgraded and standardized TV production, event presentation, and digital engagement. Third, diversify revenue sources so we can finance our investment more effectively. And fourth, prepare to modernize our constitution and general regulations to be fit for the coming years. In this Congress, I've learned a lot. I learned a lot throughout the session through chairing the Congress, but also sitting in the various meetings and engaging with you on a more personal basis to speak to you, listen to your ideas. It was very educational process for me, and I'll make sure that I'm confident that we can run the Congress more effectively in 2026. While we're on this topic, I'd like to ask your opinion. Did you enjoy having guest speakers to come and speak on Monday, hearing directly from the athletes or people from the different field? Do we want this? Thank you. So should we try to bring different guest speakers on different topics, not necessarily from skating? Thank you, thank you. So we'll try to bring in some speakers to get different perspective, to learn about what's going on in different fields. So we'll try to do that. Another question, some of you have mentioned that we could have finished Congress earlier. Some of you said it's great to get together with the whole community, but maybe we'll spend our time differently, such as the guest speakers, but also maybe we can tighten up the schedule so we could focus, get the work done, and do other things. Do we agree with that? So should we try to reduce the number of days that we spend actually on the Congress? Thank you for your support. So we'll keep these your opinions in the back of our heads when we're also trying to figure out how to modernize our constitution and how to think about how we should spend the time together more effectively in the next coming Congresses. And one thing that I want to iterate is that we want to continue to reinforce our culture, open culture. We want to be more open, more transparent, and more collaborative, because we have a lot of great work ahead of us in the Vision 2030. We all agreed on Vision 2030, and now it's time for us to put our words into action. And this requires all our commitment and contribution in this journey. So I ask you once again, because we have to be together to make this a reality, our vision a reality, because together we can go further. So this concludes our ordinary Congress. I really, once again, appreciate all the work, all the passion, all the commitment, all the enthusiasm you've shown us. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day, enjoy the summer, and I look forward to seeing you in the coming season. Thank you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of housekeeping items. There is drinks and coffee and donuts outside. The drinks, it might be a little premature. We finished early, but I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere. The banquet tonight starts at 8, and it's in here, Agave 1 and 2. And we're going to do a group picture before we all break for the coffee outside. So the camera can go to these 2 middle blocks. So I'd ask everyone to bunch in to these middle blocks, and we'll have a nice group picture of the whole Congress. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, can I please ask you all to stand up and fill the gap in the aisle here in the middle? Can I ask the council to also step down from the stage and come just in front of the screens? No, like here, yeah. No, where Andres is staying, yeah. And for all the members, please squeeze in together so that we don't have anybody in the aisles on the side of the tables. I think it's just taking a bit. We're getting there, yeah. Can I ask the back rows to fill the spaces in between the tables a bit? Don't squeeze so much into the aisle, but fill the spaces in the tables and come to the front a bit. The back row filled with members. Like the back. See, no, when you step on the chair, they bunch two in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, spread them out a bit. There's still some space in the rows on this side where the tables are. Can we please spread out a bit from the aisle into these rows in the back? You're not in the mid, like, okay, Joel and Colin, can you stay standing? But there's like less people on this side than on this side. Yeah, can we have, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On. So 2 people have to go on this side, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's check it out. Can we have the members in the front row on this side move up a bit more? Yeah, more. A little bit more. Squeeze in. Let's do one fun picture. Woo! Thank you very much.